I go by the name Lampoon. My first name is Tom, but I go by nobody. So like, there's tons of people out there talking and chatting about shit, and they're more familiar or famous and popular than I am, and I'm an absolute nobody. I'm an absolute nobody. So this is just gonna be me, literally just talking about shit that's going on, and it's gonna be a refreshing, fact-based conversation. Like, I'm not gonna feed into the BS. And so you have social media platforms. The two biggest ones are like X and Reddit right now. Like, fuck Facebook. Facebook is garbage. Fuck Instagram. It's for OnlyFans sluts. And TikTok is for Chinese fucking retards, right? So it boils down to X and Reddit. So Reddit is literally a liberal, left-leaning. So anything brought up about anybody that's remotely close to being a Republican or conservative is trashed on that site. X is the exact opposite. So X is pretty much, they claim free speech, right? Because of Elon Musk, blah, blah, blah. But X is literally just a conservative Republican platform where anybody who speaks liberal, Democrat gets trashed. So it's the best of both worlds, right? So if you're someone like me who sits down the middle of the fence and doesn't lean to one side or the other, it's pretty amusing to check out both of these platforms on a daily basis. Now, I went on a tangent today on X, and I don't know, I got lambasted by several people, but that's fine. Again, I'm nobody. I am nobody. Again, who am I? Nothing. But I'm just here to talk about some things that are relevant in the news that require some feedback. And the two things we're going to talk about today is the Guthrie kidnapping, or whatever you want to call it, and the Epstein files. And it's hilarious because I have takes that are popular and not popular. Okay? And yeah, I drink. I drink during my streams. This is my drunken thoughts. And when you drink, you are more honest because the inebriation allows you to not mask what you really think or say. So drinking allows you to be a little more empathetic and honest about your opinions. That's why I drink while I stream. Because you're going to hear from me facts and what I really think. So let's start with the Guthrie kidnapping, or whatever the fuck it is. We'll have some stuff to watch. We got some videos to watch here, and we'll comment on these. But with the Guthrie investigation, my opinion is she was not kidnapped. She was taken from her home and murdered. They killed her. We've gotten information that some of the ransom notes, if not all of them, are fake. Asking for Bitcoin. Who the fuck asked for Bitcoin in a kidnapping case? You're going to ask for dollars. You're going to ask for money, right? Now, what you would not want to ask for cash because the cash has denomination numbers on it that can be traced. So if you give someone $100 million, what are they asking for? $6 million? If you give someone $6 million, you go through the FBI or whoever to get that money packaged up. You drop it off to wherever they're going. Every single dollar has a serial number. So if they go to use that money someplace, that serial number can be tracked. So they're going to be caught. They'll be caught instantly. So they ask for Bitcoin, which is electronically can be tracked. I get it. But one person so far who sent out a message to them about what do you call it? A amount of money to get the mother back. He was arrested because it found out he was fake. He was just trying to get in on it, just like a normal fucking loser would do. The videos that are constantly streaming out from the Guthrie family are absurd. They're absurd. And it's so hard to watch them. I've watched a few. I can't watch all of them because to me, in my opinion, they're fake. I'm just saying. In my opinion, they're fake. I'm not saying Samantha Guthrie has something to do with it, but I think they're fake. I really do. I don't think she was kidnapped. I think she was murdered. So she's dead. She's dead. There's no coming back from this. It's been, 10 days since this happened? And they have to continuously send out all these fucking videos, garnering sympathy. I'm sorry, but that woman is no longer with us. She's dead. And it sucks to say that. She's an 84-year-old woman who had nothing to do with anything, but she has been killed. Okay? Whether it is an actual murder or she died because she wasn't given her medication that she needs every day. Because obviously she has a lot of medical conditions going on and she requires medication. You'd think a kidnapping a woman, they would do a little bit of research. They were smart enough to take out this camera, that camera, wear gloves, wear masks and everything. Because there's pictures released today, 10 days later, of what one of the perpetrators looked like. And I don't have that picture here, but they do all that research to prepare for this and know where the cameras are. You think they would know that she requires medication. So, if you're going to kidnap someone who is medically inclined to receive some form of medication daily, you would make sure that medication is there. But from what I read, and I might be wrong, is that the medication she requires is still in the house. So the kidnappers did not do their job, or B, don't give a fuck and did not kidnap her, and she's still alive hanging out somewhere. My opinion, though, is that she's dead. And whoever did this is wanting the money and is not going to provide proof of life or give her back. It's been 10 days, bro. In the history of kidnappings in our world, if it goes this long, the person that is missing is no longer alive. And they get these fucking videos from Samantha Guthrie, her sister, and her brother. Is it? I don't even know. I don't before all this started. I didn't even know who the fuck these people were. I'd never heard of Samantha Guthrie, and I get it. She's a famous person or whatever, has tons of money. But I didn't hear about any of these people before this happened. So we got to watch videos every day on this from them. Why do you need to produce videos every fucking day? Make one video pleading to the kidnapper or whatever they are about your mother and then move the fuck on. Every fucking day, you have to make a video. It's for dramatics. And I'm sorry. If I'm wrong in the end, I'm wrong in the end. But it's for dramatics. In my honest opinion, and I will say this numerous times. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But in my opinion, I think the entire family is in on this. I really do. And then they published photos today of a guy from, I guess, the Ring camera at the front door that looks like it's a male with a mustache and a little bit of it's not a goatee, but whatever this is called. whatever's underneath your bottom lip, this little part here. I don't know what the fuck that's called. Gay? I don't know. So, first of all, we know it's a guy. There's one guy involved. Could be multiple people. This guy probably didn't act alone. Right? So if you have this information, why'd you wait 10 days to put this out? Why'd you wait 10 days? Just my drunken opinion. Just my drunken opinion. But here's the other thing that irritates me with this, because it's flooded on my fucking YouTube channel. As soon as I go on YouTube, I'm flooded with this information about Samantha Guthrie and her mother. And the reason why is I made a mistake, and in the search bar, Guthrie kidnapping. And that's all it took. Right? Because I don't know what the hell was going on with it. I had no clue. And then I get millions of videos, and every time I go on YouTube, every day now, I get videos about Guthrie. Whether it's Nancy Grace or Ashley Bettenfield, whatever her fucking name is. All these women. And all they're doing is every day, sometimes twice a day, making videos about what's going on for an hour, 2-hour videos. I'm not going to lie. I watched one today. It was a 2-hour video. And I think it was Ashley Bettenfield. I can't remember who it was. But almost half of the video was about Bitcoin. Like, what the fuck? That's not what I clicked on the video for. I clicked on the video to find out what the fuck is going on with this story. But she had to have a guy on that talks to you about Bitcoin. I don't care about Bitcoin. Nobody cares about Bitcoin except for millionaires who could afford to buy a share or two of Bitcoin. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So my thing is, like, I feel like this is fake. I'm not saying the woman is not missing. I believe she's missing and she's somewhere, but she's not alive. The local sheriff office bundled the whole thing. That's why the FBI took over. But however, the FBI should have been there from day one. But my thing is, why do we care about a rich person? Why do we care about a rich person being kidnapped or missing? When there are thousands of people that go missing every fucking day around the world. But we have to have 24/7 coverage of a rich woman's mother disappearing. You know what? Tough shit. Fuck off. Move on. We don't give a shit. You know what? We struggle every fucking day. People go missing in our lives every day. But we're supposed to care about your fucking mother? No. Nobody cares, bro. Move the fuck on.